Previously on Ditching the Split.
This room is going to be basically just a big open space. It's nearly open concept as it is right now, minus this wall. So we're gonna get rid of it and, and then we're also gonna take down the whole ceiling. Clean up on aisle, living room. I'm not even kidding, something fell on my back.
You only got half of what you worked for until we took the ceiling down, and now this is why. Like, this is amazing.
Welcome to episode 20 of Ditching the Split. Today we are working on the catio.
We were gonna do a fireplace, and then we decided, you know what? We have a furnace that heats the house. A fireplace, you don't need it. We'd rather do something for our cat. He loves being outside. There's no better use of space than to do a catio off the side of the house, so.
Honestly, that's kind of genius. Just kidding. This is gonna be a fireplace. And it's gonna be so beautiful. We're gonna start framing it in today. We've already picked up the gas insert. We did take a little break last week to get ahead on this content, so hopefully this is a nice long video as well.
We picked our stone, we have to order it. We're doing stone around it. The electro's being inspected tomorrow, so then the whole place can be drywalled. So after tomorrow, there's nothing holding us back.
Well, that'll be this episode.
Nice.
Okay, let's get right down to it.
Part of doing a gas fireplace, it needs to be vented. You can either do a vertical or horizontal vent. We don't want to cut a hole in our roof, so we're doing a horizontal vent. In the instruction manual, it tells you all your spacing, your clearances you need. So in ours, this is the size hole you need, 14.5. It fits between a standard stud spacing, but obviously the center of our room's not the center of a stud. So we had to cut it open, and then 11.5 inches. Basically the first step is making sure where you want to put it. You have the clearances and accommodating for the vent, and then you can do the rough framing. So now that that's done, we're gonna frame a little base, frame the walls. Oh, we have to drywall behind it first. But yeah. Oh, and another thing about spray foam, like how there's people who love it and people who don't like it. The one thing about spray foam is you'll notice there's no plastic like vapor barrier, which you need with traditional insulation. The thing is with spray foam, all your joints in your wood are now not sealed because there's no vapor barrier. So you have to actually go with caulking. It's an acoustic sealant, and you have to caulk all the basically joints in the wood where framing touches framing on an exterior wall. It all needs caulked to keep the moisture out.
Also, in the meantime, Andrew had been working on installing our recessed lighting. We're gonna do 4, 2, 2, 4, because I'm not a big fan of overhead lighting. I am more of a lamp kind of girl, and we get a lot of sunlight in this room, so I just don't think we're gonna need that much ceiling light. Plus pendants over the island, plus a pendant over the dining table.
Natural light.
Natural light, flashlights.
Candles.
Headlamps.
Like, we're gonna have all sorts of stuff. Pull it back out a little. Okay, slide the bottom in. And one piece of advice, even if you're a DIYer, homeowner, just doing your own drywall, get a drywall gun. We've done drywall so many times with a regular drill, and it's a misery.
You're doing amazing. Bring it back to you for a sec. Okay, that's good. I don't even think we told them that we were doing a fireplace here.
Told who?
The viewers.
Oh. Surprise. What the heck? That's weird.
What, babe?
The vent's too low.
Uh-oh.
Because this will be the bottom of the fireplace. See how low it is? Mm-hmm. That's a problem, right?
A little bit.
Because the way that you had it, it would have been 3 feet to the center of it. So you'd have a foot up. So that's where the center of the vent should be.
Could you just cut in up and then patch it or something?
I can. Pretty much the cardboard, because then the fireplace is gonna go to
Because the fireplace
16.
comes to there, and then yeah, that comes out to there.
I think that's proportionate. What do you think?
Yeah, that's good, because then it'll be cabinet or built-in over there. That's gonna come out.
Because you want you want to fit something on it on the side.
Well, it'd be
right?
nice, yeah.
So yeah, you need at least a foot.
Okay, babe.
All right, so that's cool. Gotta pull this back a little more. There's hardwood under the carpet. Who would cover this beautiful hardwood with this brown carpet? Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Unreal.
Us the millennials.
That's just unreal.
Ruining everything.
That's literally unreal. Understandable. Understandable. Right? Right. Understandable. Understandable. Can you see it?
I can see it.
So that's the rough framing done. I still have to put a little bit of blocking in. Like, I'm gonna put blocking here on either side, these just to keep the corners nice and tight. I'm gonna put some backing in where we're gonna be building our mantle. Now I just need to double up the plywood where the fireplace is gonna sit so that when we do the finished material on here, it sits flush with the bottom of the fireplace. And then we can lift it in, I can run the wire down, and we just have to like wire it and leave it open so that he can see it. I really like it. Na 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 na. Come to me a little, I think. Wow, look at it.
Are you someone who benefits from writing things down, creating visual plans, and documenting a to-do list? Because I am, which is why Milanote is the perfect sponsor for today's episode. Milanote is an unstructured and flexible workplace that allows you to let your ideas grow in whatever way makes sense to you. Think of it as working on a wall in a creative studio. Here's my Milanote board. I have my kitchen and living room plans. There's a lot of moving components to this renovation that I need to keep track of, so it's a really great way to document mood boards and to-do lists and shopping lists and all the things that I'm gonna need to keep track of in order to finish this interior renovation. For example, we want the living room to be super cozy and warm, so I've included images of the fireplace for inspiration, videos of spaces with similar vibes online, and color palettes we plan to work with. I've also included a list of things we will need in order to furnish this space. There are over 100 built-in templates on Milanote for every kind of creative project, and there's even an extension you can download for your browser called Milanote Web Clipper to instantly save text, images, links, and more to your boards. You can sign up for free on Milanote with no time limit using the link in the description of this video. Thank you to Milanote for sponsoring today's episode of Ditching the Split. A few days later, last time you guys saw, we put the insert in and it looked so beautiful. We turned it on that night, ran it for a few minutes. Absolutely stunning. It was gorgeous, everything was going good. Then the very next day, Andrew's outside, I'm down the hall, and there's a boom. The whole thing exploded. And if it wasn't for the protective screen, glass shards would have went literally everywhere. So I'm very thankful that it wasn't worse.
So we're pretty good friends with a licensed gas fitter. So we had him come, run the gas line, hook it up to the unit, inspect the venting, look at everything. It's all installed correctly to manufacturer specifications. Even our building inspector came, he looked at it. The venting passed inspection. It's not like anything blew out. It just like shattered and fell, I guess.
That's a good point because Andrew called the manufacturer. We believe because glass is a man-made material, if they don't temper it properly, it could shatter, but everything online says it's usually old gas fireplaces that are more prone to shattering. So it shouldn't happen to a brand new one, so that was a little bit scary. But we do have a new piece of glass coming.
The whole door unit, gasket, everything.
Yeah,
like
good.
The whole assembly.
Good, good. We ordered our stone for the fireplace. We just picked up our cement board to do the cement board on the fireplace. It's gonna be absolutely gorgeous, but we did have a little minor setback just a few days ago. Little explosion, nothing crazy, but it keeps life exciting.
That's it. Yeah, yes. This is gonna go flat like that because our mantle is gonna come across and down. And once the cement board's on, I'm gonna screw a 2x4 through it into this one. And then it's gonna get built out and wrapped with like either MDF or something like paint grade plywood, whatever, to build it out. So this is just backing that I'm putting in. A little tip for new gun users, don't hold the piece flush when you're gonna nail it because it always drives it ahead. Keep the wood sticking like proud a little bit. And when you nail it, the force pushes it flush. Usually like less than a quarter. It's a no-brainer. No questions asked. Do you want to do a close-up of me showing, keeping it a little proud and it pushes it?
Sure, baby.
Just, I don't know, if you want to. So you see how I don't have it flush?
Oh, okay.
Watch this. Frig, it didn't move that time.
Cut the cameras, do it again.
See, I pushed it over flush. I swear it does. Oh, look at it though.
Oh!
Holy frig, buddy. That doesn't, I gotta fix that. I can notch the cement board now.
Okay.
Put it on.
You're gonna throw up?
I thought so. There's gonna be like a piece of 2x8 or whatever here. 2x4s there, and it's gonna get built out around that. That's just something for it to sit on. Like, we can pre-build it and just go. And we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna just tilt it straight up. And then just hold on. Go nice and slow. We don't want any sort of catastrophe. That'll work. We're starting drywall today. Exciting day.
Exciting day for who?
For me.
I do not like drywall. Roofing and drywall, two things I don't enjoy, people. Roofing and drywall is just two things that I could happily sit out on.
You dislike it for good reason. Like, I don't think anyone would enjoy doing this.
People who do drywall for a living and who are roofers are just two careers that I am just baffled by. All the things you could do for a living, and it's like two really difficult, unenjoyable tasks.
Yeah.
But good for you. I'm glad that you do that. Somebody has to.
Can you turn it around for me so I can use it? Bro, babe. You can have this guy, and then you can start screwing it off. I'm gonna cut you a little piece for here, put that guy in. I'll start on the walls on that side and tacking them on while you work this way. First try, that's insane. This is a complicated sheet here. What are you oiling at?
Stuck my fingers right in tar. Why, babe?
Why what?
Why didn't you build this on 16-inch centers?
It is. You got a stud there, stud there. If you need to shoot that, just set the laser up. Duh. Is this more than 8 feet to finish?
I'm about to lose it.
Why?
Because it just missed.
Why did you miss?
No, I'm going to get more batteries. Because
Good.
you have 100 of them, but we're working off of 2.
I'm gonna put this one on for you over there and then...
Okay, bestie.
See how it's popping? So keep it over a little.
Okay.
Try them again.
What?
Like put more in further over because it's the drywall's popping so that it holds it. What? Wait, what?
Okay, it's many hours later. This has been an all-day event, and I turned off the camera because I was getting a little bit cranky.
A little bit?
Just a little bit. I'm allowed to get a little cranky.
Okay, I'm gonna lift up.
Look at it. Okay.
Get my fingers out. Put a couple of clowns there. It's gotta come down more, right?
Yeah.
Okay, keep it pushed in a little.
Okay.
Is it tight over? Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh man, I missed.
Have you had enough for one day?
Yeah. I missed.
Call it a night. So today's another day. Our gas fitter showed up this morning with the replacement glass for our fireplace. Been running for what, like maybe 2 hours? All good so far. The interesting thing is we shared online that the glass broke, and we had 2 other people reach out and say the same thing happened to them. And the gas fitter this morning said that some other contractor in the store said, oh my God, that happened to me. This model is the Continental CB36. And the interesting thing is they said that they'd never heard of a new unit that happening before. But funny enough, on the box, new, improved. So like, was there a problem? Why is there a new and improved glass? I don't know. But it's working right now. I'm happy. We got all the drywall on, as you can see. I mixed up some high density mud, which I like to use to set the tape and fill any corners and joints where the drywall was cut a bit short, because then when you're doing your tape in the corner, it's not getting pushed in. It has something to sit against. So I filled in some of the joints that were a little deep. You don't necessarily have to use it to set the tape, but I like to. But anyways, here we go. Anything else?
Oh, that's about it.
All right.
Gosh, we have a special guest today. Oh my gosh, what an honor and a privilege. Some people don't even know that we have a cat. If you guys missed it, last week I did share a 3.5 hour long episode that recaps the entire exterior now that the exterior is complete. So grab a snack, get comfortable, and watch our Eras tour. And if you guys are interested in seeing more of the exterior renovation, subscribe to Andrew's YouTube channel, Aspen Custom Carpentry. It's up and coming. There's not much to it right now, but
There's a few videos on there. I'm working on more. There's gonna be some cool stuff on there, so.
yeah, make sure you subscribe. You won't wanna miss, oh my gosh, so many exciting things to come.
It's going to be crazy. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Ditching the Split. Check back next week for another video.
Bye.